As you can see, I don't really have any side space to actually work on. I've got the oven, the sink, and then the draining board straight away. So the only thing I can think of for now is to get a chopping board, and I can use that on the draining board when I'm preparing food. This is where the girls will sleep when we're at the campsite, and I will sleep in this side here. I don't need this one, so I'll just get rid of that. These are off my sofa in my house at the minute, which I am moving out of on the 30th of April, so not long to go. The oven, grill and hob are gas. There's the microwave up there. I have a kettle for gas. The TV's over there, and I have a fire stick as well, so them two plugs will have to go into this. So I'll just use an extension from that spare AC port and just feed the wire around to that. There's a couple of USB ports and a 12-volt port there on the side next to the bed as well, so I can charge my mobile phone and things up like that. So yeah, I've got three things that I'm a little bit worried about, which I have to like just play it and see how it goes. So storage, have I got enough? Will I be warm enough in the winter? Will I be cool enough in the summer? So for storage on the right hand side, as we're looking at it there, I'm thinking about putting me tools, anything sort of that I won't use that often. And on the other side, things like quilts, blankets, towels, stuff like that. But I do have the 3 containers in the middle, so I would probably keep a few blankets in there, some toys for the kids in one of them, and maybe some clothes in another, or I might use one of them for like shoes and boots and things like that. So I'm not quite sure exactly how that's going to go. Under this single seater unit that I've got here, I'm thinking about keeping my clothes and the girls' clothes in there. There's definitely enough room for that. I've got a little drawer, a little one up here, a little thing, and in there's probably going to be a first aid kit. I might keep things like me tripod, me mic. I have bought a mic. It's coming in a few days, so the audio quality will be much better. I do also, like I showed you earlier, I've got this little thing now, so I can put various things in there, like more like a small power bank, phone charge, just little things like that. Or I might be able to actually keep things like toothbrushes and stuff. I do have the toilet room. I don't know if I've showed you that yet. So it's a little bit dark in here, but do have a proper fully functioning chemical toilet, which I don't plan on using very often. When I've got the girls, there's a toilet on the campsite. When I'm on my own, I might just use this bucket one. It's got a lot, you can just put liners in it, a bit of cat litter, it absorbs the wee, and you can just throw that out in a normal waste bin. In here is just my gas bottle. But as you can see, there's not much in the way of storage. There's a tiny shelf there, and I might be able to keep like toilet rolls and things like that in that middle bit. I also have 2 small units here. One has just water in it, but I might be able to fit a few other things in there. I think I will need a larger like container than that. It doesn't hold much. I do just have, I think I've explained this before, but it's just a, there you go, pump tap. And this side here is the other small one I was talking about. Not sure what to keep in there yet. I might keep the cat litter in there if I go down that route. The only other one I've got is this one here above the cab. At the minute it's got just random stuff in it, extension leads. That is a battery charger thing, just in case. Foldable bucket. I do have this shower thing that came with the van as well. I don't know how it works. I need to just check it out, but I think it's just like a little electric pump, so you can stand in a bucket with warm water and it just pumps the water around, I believe. I'm going to have a look at that actually. Let's have a look. So here it is. It must be electric because it does have a 12-volt socket on there. I didn't pay for it, it came with the van, so it looks like it's never been used. Okay, let's plug this in. So this bit must obviously go in the water. Let's fill the sink up. Something doesn't feel right about putting this in water when there's electrical cable going into it, but let's see. That's actually not bad at all. I'm actually happy with that. I'll be able to stand in that folding bucket with warm water in Will it go all the way down? Yeah, it'll go all the way down to the ground in the bucket. It's a good idea, whoever thought of that. I've just got water all over the floor. Next to a power bank as well, probably not a good idea. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to storage and being able to have a shower. So the other two concerns is warm enough in the winter, cool enough in the summer. Now it's coming into summer now. I do have this little roof hatch which opens up slightly. If you can see. That's pretty much it. We'll let a little bit of air in and circulate the air at night. And I can open the two side windows a little bit if need be as well. But I don't have one of them cool fans in the roof that everybody seems to have. I'm thinking I could buy like a wall fan and sort of fit it down here next to the TV. So that's an option. Especially for the girls at night. I don't know how hot it's going to get in here, but it's obviously a metal container. And if it's like 20 degrees outside at night, which sometimes it does happen, what would it feel like in here? I don't know. In the winter, that's the biggest deal. I think that's going to be the hardest thing. I am planning on buying a diesel heater and fitting that down where I'll be keeping my tools down in that section there. But I will probably have to buy another power bank just to run that, even if it's a smaller one. And then all I have to do is focus on getting the two power banks charged as often as I can. When I'm on the campsite, it's fine. I get free electricity. Well, it's not free, it's like £5 a night. And I'll be on the campsite about a third of the month, so about 10 days a month. So that'll be fine. I don't have to worry about any kind of energy there. But when I don't have the girls and I'm not on the campsite, then I need a diesel heater really. But it's like -5, -7 outside. It's going to be pretty cold in here. I have done a couple of videos where it is pretty cold outside, so check them out. I think it was -4 one night. And when you get up in the morning, you can see your breath. It is quite cold. So I'd prefer not to be. I mean, I can survive with that. It's not the end of the world, but I would prefer to be toastier. But yeah, if I get a smaller version of the Jackery and just have that hooked up to the diesel heater and maybe a couple of other little bits, and then use that one there as my main one and just get it charged as often as I can. I do have this big old heavy pan which just about fits in the grill area. I would like to keep this. I know you can get little light camper ones, but if this doesn't take forever to heat up, I wouldn't mind keeping it. That's why I'm doing a test now. If you think I'm a tramp because there's loads of little bits in, that's me eggs off this morning. So I do apologise, I haven't washed it for this experiment. Okay, normally after a couple of minutes, this would be ready now to fry eggs. Let's try it. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, it's definitely slower, but I think it's worth keeping still. I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's a really heavy, bulky thing, but I'll be able to do like bigger meals and prep for like 3 or 4 days at work and just keep it in the new cooler. So yeah, just the outside of the van, has the 2 windows at the side. I did try to tint these out, but it's come out pathetic, to be honest with you. This side's pretty blank, apart from it does have the cassette for the toilet there, should I decide to use it. I did have to have a 3-seater because obviously I've got 2 young girls that'll be coming with us. So I bought a couple of new car seats, fitted them in nicely because the other ones were a bit too wide. The front is okay, it does have CarPlay and it does have a reversing camera on the back, but it doesn't have sensors, but that's fine. I used to be a bus driver, so I'm used to driving large vehicles. So yeah, I mentioned it in another video. I basically swapped a 2015 320 diesel BMW for this, which was the equivalent. They were both worth about the same amount of money, so I paid £6,500 for this. The only money I've spent on the actual maintenance since then was one of the power steering pipes was leaking down underneath, so I got that replaced. That was 250 quid or something, and then it's just had a service done yesterday, which was another 240 quid. I've removed all the batteries, all the wiring. I've removed the fridge, but yes, we're getting there slowly. I want it to be simple, and I wanted it to be ready for the 30th of April. So the first couple of nights I actually move out of this place, I have booked myself into the same campsite that I'll be spending time with the girls on, just to familiarize myself with everything, check where everything is, how things work. Like, it does have fridge freezers in there, so I'm presuming I can put stuff in there, and even if I leave it for a few days and come back to the campsite, hopefully it'll still be there. I might have to put my registration number on a post-it note or something and say, like, do not touch. But yeah, that's about it really. I need to tidy up a few wires that are hanging down. One of them's for me rear view camera. I just need to like tidy it up, make it look a bit better. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I probably will try and get another one out before I actually leave the house, which will be in 15 days time. I'm really looking forward to actually just getting out, handing the keys over for this, and then I'm in there with everything I own. And after that, I want to try and get one video a week out if possible. If there's something that you'd like to see us do, drop a comment below and let us know. If you've liked this video and you want to see how it goes in the future when I'm actually out there living the van life, then subscribe, drop a comment, do a like, share it, do all that stuff if you want. You don't have to, but if you do, I would much appreciate it. So that's it, you guys take care, and for now, I'll see you later.